in their studio in South Florida, Twist Gaming. Featuring lead broadcaster Matt Koza, co-host and creative genius Josh Perry, co-host and interviewer extraordinaire Ann Lazito, co-host and marketing mogul Aaron Murphy, with appearances from special guest Lucy. Welcome to Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where, you get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from our studio in sunny South Florida, bringing you a continuation?
It's not sunny, Matt.
One
the
shot?
birds are yelling outside that the sun's disappearing.
One shot?
It's a one shot.
Continuation?
It's just a one shot.
One shot of the final boss from the People of the Sun campaign.
Final
boss down. So we knew we couldn't leave you guys hanging with how the season ended. We have to at least show you what the finish line looks like.
I guess you're Mr. Saggy Nipples.
Yep, so Josh is going to be taking his shirt off on the stream today.
You're fun. I can even show them my nipples.
Okay, so we will be showing off the final fight here for the People of the Sun campaign, and we have some interesting builds to show off. So Fen, if you don't know Fen, check out the link. Someone do the exclamation mark Fen or whatever it is. Show it off his stuff. He does awesome work. He is our co-collaborator on the Great Game Hunters podcast. He also has painted all of the minis that you see on our stream, and he was gracious enough to set up 4 unique player builds for us to use today. And they should make for an interesting fight, to say the least. So, quick recap, Josh. What happened last week on Twitch Plays Kingdom Death?
We fought a Kingsman.
And?
We died horribly.
And what does that mean?
It was game over.
Why?
Because we lost against Nemesis.
But yeah, so today we're fighting, what is it? The Great Devour?
The Great Devourer.
Oh, Mr. Boxington's joining us today.
Yes, Mr. Boxington is our guest star today.
So the first order of business is going to be for us to pull some names for our characters. So, Josh, please pull 4 names. It's going to be Twitch, then myself, then your 2 characters.
All right. Since the other settlements died and none of the settlement survivors are here anymore, the first character is going to be Peanut Butter.
Peanut butter. Twitch likes peanut butter. Is that male or female?
It says you pick, and this is from Eberron.
So it's going to be a female peanut butter.
Okay.
Sexy peanut butter. Played Kingdom Death, fought King Guy, died. Well-named game.
Yep. All right, Matt, you ready for your character's name?
Sure.
It's going to be Matt's Salty Caca Cakes. Couldn't line that up better.
Salty.
That's from Eberron.
Caca Cakes. Is that male or female?
Male.
Okay. Josh, what's your first character going to be? Red character.
The Be-Be-Nader.
The what?
The Be-Be-Nader.
Where is that?
Right here.
Oh, the Bebinator? The Bebinator. Skip one up and do the one above the next one.
Why?
Because it's funny.
I'm full of piss. By Eberron as well.
Josh, that's your last character. What is it again?
I'm full of piss.
Say it with more enthusiasm.
I'm full of piss, bitch. I don't know why the bitch wants to come out after the end of that, but
it's just aggressive.
Yeah.
So go ahead and update the overlay there. And while you're doing that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the characters that we're playing as today.
Okay.
So Twitch, you guys are playing as Peanut Butter. You have 3 natural strength and 1 natural evasion. You've got 3 armor to your head, 2 to your arms, 4 to your body, 3 to your waist, 3 to your legs, and you've got the strategist fighting art. You've also got the reflection ability, which is going to give you unlimited dodges per round, and then 1d10 strength when in the monster's blind spot. So you've got a pretty cool gear grid, and I'm going to switch over to the board cam here so I can show it off. 3 natural strength sounds like we're pretty chunky. Chunky peanut butter. Man, the card cam's being all fakakta. So, this is your gear grid. You got that monster tooth necklace, so you'll wind up getting 2 strength from that. And as a reminder, because you have reflection, all of your affinities will magically line up and be whatever you want them to be. So you will have the rainbow katana. So you're going to have 4 strength, 4 plus accuracy, and 4 speed. Your affinities are activated, so you will have deadly on this. You have the blood sheath on it, which gives you block 1, and when the rainbow katana is to the left, it loses frail and gains sharp. So you'll have an extra d10 of strength to add to it. You have the screaming skirt. You have the eye patch. You didn't have blind beforehand, so it's actually going to give you -1 accuracy, and that's to help mitigate the fact that you've got so much darn speed. You've got the screaming horns, the silk boots, which are going to give you a +1 movement and allow you to spend a survival to gain 2 insanity. The phoenix blackert, which allows you to spend an insanity to mitigate a damage once per round, which is pretty cool. And the screaming bracers for that acanthus plant goodness. So one other thing to make a note of is that since you've got, what was I going to say? Don't they have something where if they get a perfect hit? Oh, that's what it is, the katana specialization. You guys have the katana specialization, and that is when, since you're blind, you're technically blind because you have an eye patch on. And you have 4+ levels of katana proficiency because we said so. And that means that on your first perfect hit each attack, you don't draw a hit location card, the monster suffers a wound. So that's kind of cool part of having so much speed here tonight. Is those perfect hits, and I just messed up those columns, but it's fine. Take care of that later. So then I'm playing as the bow dude. So the bow dude, I've got the dancer armor set, which is going to give me 3 armor at each hit location. I've got the Sunring Bow and the God String, so that's going to increase my range by 1, give it sharp. It's got 2 speed, 4 plus accuracy, 4 strength, range of 5, so that'll be a range of 6. It's unique and cumbersome, but I ignore cumbersome because I'm a bow master and I've also got the Sun Vestments. And then on a perfect hit, do not draw location, monster suffers 1 wound. So that's neat.
You also have a Timeless Eye.
Yep, so it's going to increase the range of my perfect hits to 9 and 10.
That should be 8, 9, 10.
Why 8, 9, 10?
Your Sun Vestments also increase your range of your perfect hits.
That's if I have any +1 strength tokens.
No.
So I will be doing that because I'm going to, immediately off the bat spend one of my survival to gain a +1 strength token. I'm going to get a +1 movement at the end of my round, and then I've also got the speed powder if I want to give myself some brain damage, but then gain a +1 speed token. I also gain a +1 evasion token because of my Phoenix Helm, and I am insane at the start. And then as a reminder, the Bow Mastery is going to give all of my bows Deadly 2, as well as the Bow Spec, which is I can reroll misses once, limit once per attack. So that's neat. And then the Dancer Armor lets me do my tumbles. At the end of your first attack during your act, gain a movement and spend it immediately. So I get to move around a lot, which is cool. 8 to 10 perfect hit is amazing, especially when you don't draw cards. So Josh is playing as the glass cannon here. It's not really even glass. It's he got a decent amount of armor.
I got a decent amount of armor. It's more of I have Hellfire, so I'm out of clock.
Yeah. So Josh has this isn't a specific. No, it's the white lion armor set.
Yep.
You've also added the golden plate, which is if you notice, to be like, hey, wait, that's heavy. He can't wear that. All of this is heavy. He's got Hellfire, which is the secret fighting art, which allows him to ignore extreme heat, gain +1 strength token for each red affinity. So you're gonna have a lot of extra strength.
All the strength.
But if you ever have any +1 strength tokens or 0 survival at the end of your act, you die. So don't do that. And you've also got Abyssal Sadist, so you'll be adding some survival. You've got the dagger going crazy build, which is kind of cool. On a perfect hit, gain +1 strength token. When knocked down, remove your +1 strength tokens. You've got -1 evasion, +2 strength tokens when attacking with daggers. Then you've got...
I got +1 speed and +2 strength
with your armor set as well. And then you've got how many red affinities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red affinities. So +6 strength tokens from that.
Yep. So...
it's pretty swanky.
Yep.
Anything else that you wanted to...
I do have Dagger Mastery and Specialization.
All right. So Dagger Mastery is... After a wounded hit location is discarded, a Dagger Master who is adjacent to the attacker and the wounded monster may spend 1 survival to redraw the wounded hit location and attempt to wound with a dagger. Treat the monster reactions on the redrawn hit as normally. All survivors gain Dagger Spec. Dagger Spec is when attacking with Dagger. If the wound attempt fails after performing any reactions, you may discard another drawn hit location card to attempt to wound that location again, which is nice. And then what's your last character, Jersh?
This is our bruiser tank.
Bruiser. Nobody likes you, Bruiser. So the Bruiser tank has the Dragon Armor.
Yep.
Which gives you what, Josh?
Dragon armor gives me extra armor to each location, and then leap, spend my movement and my activation. You leap into the air, place your survivor on unoccupied space exactly 5 spaces away in a straight line, then activate a melee weapon and attack with +2 accuracy and +5 strength.
So you've also got the Apostle Crown, which is if you have any +1 strength tokens at the start of your turn, you draw 4 hit location cards and then put them back in any order, which is amazing.
That's our hit location manipulation.
And it's free.
It's free.
You got a lot of armor at each location. How much, Josh?
7. The head has 10.
Dragon Boots give you +2 movement. You've also got the Leather Shield. You've got the activated Monster Grease. You've got the Prism Mace, which is 3 speed, 6+ accuracy, 10 strength with block 1. When you wound with this, you may block 1 for free and discard 1 mood in play if you have any +1 strength tokens.
And
then you also are not knocked down for any heavy injuries.
And then I have refraction, so I gain +1 survival on all my survival actions.
As well as all of your affinities counting for everything.
Yep.
And then on top of that, too, you've also got Shield Mastery, which is going to do what again?
It's going to let me help you guys out a bit.
So Shield Mastery is when a Shield Master is adjacent to a survivor or that is a target of a monster, they may swap spaces on the board with them and become the target instead. They must have a shield to perform this. It doesn't. He has all the affinities he could want. So it doesn't really matter.
I have the green affinities for it. It's activated because I have refaction.
And then everyone has shield spec. When a shield is in your gear grid, you no longer knock down on collision. Add +1 armor to all hit locations, but no one else has a shield in their gear grid. So with that, I'm going to fix the columns, and then we're actually ready to begin here. So we've got some cool survivors. It's going to be interesting to see how this works, just because this is kind of our first time doing this fight. It's not our first time fighting a Sunstalker, but, let me show off some of the moods and the stuffs and things in play. So we've got Shadows of Darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So this is a trait, Shadows of Darkness. Place 1 shade in each shadow, in the shadow of each terrain tile. If the shadow of a terrain tile is fully occupied, do not place a shade. Light and shadow. A survivor in a space where a shadow is cast is in darkness. A survivor in the darkness cannot be in the light. A survivor anywhere else is in the light, unless an effect specifically states otherwise. Living shadows. After every solar flare, perform Shadows of Darkness. Monochrome. All colors desaturate. At the start of the showdown, perform Shadows of Darkness. All survivors gain the Black Blood Survivor status card. Solar Energy. After the monster performs an AI card, place it face down on the solar track instead of the discard pile. The little sun symbol is the amount of cards face down on the solar track. This is a Shade. This is his minions. They have 1 life, 4 movement, and monster level, which is 3 in this case.
Yep.
So 10 toughness. Minion attack 2 speed, 6+ accuracy for 3 damage with bleed 1, and you get 1 survival when you kill it. Got the sundial, which shows you the direction that the sun is facing and casting shadows. And then finally, we've all got the Black Blood Survivor status card, which is your blood has changed color. You can, while you have this, place your bleeding tokens on this card. They cannot be removed. When you die, place a shade in the spot you occupied. If you have more than 5 bleeding tokens and don't die, then conquer your shadow, which you actually can do with Tough.
No, I can't. Tough is +1 on severe injuries.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Got that backwards. All right, so that's everything here. So I'm going to keep this one, and then let me show off the basics. Actually, give me the Sunstalker, the minion basic card. And the basic for the Sunstalker is it attacks the furthest threat in darkness. If no one's in darkness, then it attacks the closest survivor. Then, no target shadow vibrations. So his attack's going to be 3 speed, 4+ accuracy, for 2 damage plus the amount of cards in the solar flare track with knockback 12. It's actually not a terrible attack.
Yeah, but he's got +2 damage, +2 speed, +1 accuracy, and +2 luck.
Yeah. All right, and then the instinct shadow vibration is place a shade in the shadow of each survivor. If a survivor's shadow is occupied, do not place a shade. If the survivor has more than one shadow, place a shade in each if possible. Well, that's just poopy. All right, so I'm going to keep this over here. So it is the
You got the
beginning
book?
of... What do you mean I have the book? You have the book. It's right there.
You have the book.
Take a look.
It's the very last page.
It's in the very last page. The great Devour. The sun descended, scattering its little ones and devouring those too slow to escape. The survivors' world
So
is
he ate you.
shattered. As the very thing they've been worshipping for generations attacks them. Select departing survivors for the final battle. Special showdown with an ancient Sunstalker. So, we have a certain showdown to it. So the ancient Sunstalker is a level 3 Sunstalker with +2 toughness and +1 luck in addition to its normal attributes. The ancient Sunstalker is aggressive. It goes first.
It's hungry. It's hangry.
Looks like you. All right, so it goes first, and then the first thing up is, what did I say it does?
Doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It does Shadows of Darkness right away. Oh, and then everything's casting a shadow in that direction.
Yep.
So, this way on the board.
Okay.
All right, so it does Shadows of Darkness, which is what again, Josh?
It should be like 50-50 right now. Dark. Shadows of Darkness is placing shades on the board.
In the terrain.
Pieces.
Right. Does okay, so how does this work? Does it go here or does it go here?
I would think it would go behind this.
It goes behind the stone face like that, right?
Yeah.
All right, that goes there. Cool. So that is in the shadow of all of the terrain. And just like that, it is the monster's turn.
Ready?
So, Josh, who's monster controller first?
A full piss!
All right. So, we don't have a wisdom potion.
Right.
I just realized. Did you not shuffle? Or?
I did shuffle.
Okay.
I just wanted to check.
Shimmering Atmosphere trait. When this comes into play, draw an AI card. Oh, so when did the shades go again? At the end of the monster's turn?
I believe so.
Yeah. It doesn't really say, but okay. When this comes into play, draw an AI card. The atmosphere shimmers with brilliance. Light reflects off darkness in a dazzling display of colors. +1 on the solar track. So I'm going to keep this over here. Then we've got the Tentacle Whip. Furthest survivor in darkness.
We're all in the light.
Closest survivor.
Green.
All right. So he's going to move and attack. So, Josh, how much movement does the monster have?
16.
What's a 16? Josh, go ahead and move the monster. And he's going to attack 3 base speed +2. So, chat, I'm going to need you to roll 5 d10s. So the monster has 4+ accuracy +1 natural accuracy. So 3+ to hit. Josh, how much evasion do you have?
1, 2.
You have
3.
more than that.
3.
3. So that's a 2 monster grease plus your 1 natural.
Yeah.
So 3 evasion. It's going to hit you on a 6+. Where's the bot? Why don't I see it?
I might have hit the dice bot.
Where'd it go? There we go. Oh, it went away. What'd you do?
Ask for it again.
It was there.
I think it refreshed it and it got rid of it.
Humph.
There's a lot of good rolls in there too. I saw a handful of ones.
You did that to yourself.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. What's the sun symbol on the card mean for damage? There's certain things that are affected by cards in the Sunstalker track, and we just got the one trait that permanently adds 1, so it's going to be +1 to that damage.
Yep.
They roll an 8, a 2, a 2, a 7, and an 8, so that's 3 hits.
3 hits.
So it's going to be 3 hits for 1 + 1 damage plus an additional 2, so for 4 damage each.
The waist, the head, and the body. I can dodge one of them,
You sure can.
and I get my survival back because
That's what your ability is.
my ability is. So that's cool. So I'm going to dodge the...
Head.
I have 10 armor on the head,
Oh.
and I also get +1 to severe head injury rolls, so I get +2 to severe head injury rolls, so they're not as bad as...
It's not that bad.
Not that bad, so I'm thinking I might take the head. It's only 4 damage. So I'm down to 6 armor on the head. The body I'm going to dodge.
Yeah.
The waist.
So you're going to get bash. You're going to get bleed 1. And you're going to get knockback 12, Josh.
Bleed 1. Okay.
And nerk back 12.
It's nowhere to really knock me back, so... Actually, technically go down the board edge.
Yes.
To knock me into one of you guys.
Yes. Why would you go that way? Why would you go across 2 people?
We're all three... we still have the... We have a Fist and 2 specialist, so we'll just get up on our turn. Doesn't matter. Does it?
Yes. All right, so that's the end of that. Here you go. All right, so then the shades are going to go. So the shades have a movement of 4. So they're going to go towards the closest threat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go the other way, because the only threat is red.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay, cool. Actually, he would go this way. All right, so that's the end of that.
This goes on the track map.
That sure does. So that's 1. All right, so it's now our turn, right?
Yep.
So we stand back up.
Yep.
Move your hand. Thank you. Who wants to do what?
You can
Well,
jump up
are
on
you
your stone
insane?
face. Yes.
You're a Apostle Crown guy? You have to get a +1 strength
I have
token.
to get a +1 strength token.
So I'm going to spend a survival to gain a +1 strength token. Okay?
Okay.
Give me a +1 strength token.
Just right in your cheat.
You can't reach into the box that's right there to give me a +1 strength token.
I gotta find the +1 strength token, and then I gotta get it, and then...
All right, so about time. +1 strength token. So then I'm going. So that gives me something. That gives me an increased perfect hit range.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like I should just risk it and attack the Sunstalker right now.
Go for it.
Thing is, do I want to jump on the stone face first?
You can't
It's
do
an
both.
action to jump on the
So
stone
no
face.
action
Right?
jump on it.
All right,
So you can run to the stone face at the end of your turn, and then jump on it next turn.
if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do I have line of sight on the Sunstalker? Is it corner to corner or center to center?
I think it's corner to corner.
So then I'll have line of sight. So I'll go there.
The stone face blocks your field of view unless you're on it.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go there. I'm going to shoot.
Why go there?
Because I want to.
Why not move at the end of your turn?
Because I get an extra movement at the end of my turn because I have the Dancer armor.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'm going to attack. So I've got the sun. Ooh. Do I want to eat the speed powder?
It knocks you down, though.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't knock me down.
I thought it knocks you down.
No. It's +2 brain damage, or
Oh.
gives you 2 brain damage. I'm not going to do it yet because I don't know what's on top of the deck right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 2d10s.
Okay, what do you hit on?
It's a 4+ for me to hit. I've got 1 natural accuracy, so it's a 3+. Does the monster have any evasion? No.
No, no evasion.
Okay, so it's a 3+ to hit. So I rolled a 1 and a 4.
It's one hit.
1 hit.
You get to reroll your misses.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's cool. That's a 9. That's a perfect hit, which means that that's a wound that automatically happens to the monster without drawing an AI card.
Okay, so you're drawing one AI card. Because you get one
One hit location card. Well, you
Yeah.
put 1 hit AI card into the wound stack.
Oh,
Forget that. So it is light bending. If you are in the light, suffer 2 damage to 3 hit locations, then move the monster 1 space away from the attacker. He destroys that column, though, which is good, right?
Yep. He does.
Well, I don't know if it's good. It's something.
It stops spawning stuff.
So I'm going to take 2 damage to 3 hit locations. The waist, the head, and the body. 1, 1, 1. So I've got 1 at the head, 1 at the waist, 1 at the body. 1, 1, 1. All right. So then I am attacking. Oh, can you give me a +1 evasion token also? Thank you. So I still can attack this location.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 1d10 for my weapon's strength hit wound result. Then I'm gonna roll another d10 because I have sharp on the weapon. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Because of the God's Ring.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll 2d10s. I've got 3 natural strength plus 1 strength. That's 4. Weapons got 4, so that's 8. Monsters got 18 toughness, so I need to roll 10 on the two dice combined. And
It's above average.
the white die is my standard die.
White dice your standard?
Yeah.
Okay. You also have deadly, so
It's
that, but he's can't.
it's-
There's no crit location on it.
That's true. So I rolled a 9 and a 4. That's a 13. That's a wound. So Josh, please reduce the monster's life total by 1.
Okay.
Got that light bending card out, which is nice too. Then I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
All right. So, who goes next?
Twitch is standing right there if they want to go.
Twitch is standing right in front of him. Let me zoom in a little bit just so they can see a little bit more what's going on. All right. So you guys could attack with your rainbow katana, and I feel like but it benefits them to go in the blind spot.
They can't get in the blind spot right now.
Why not?
Just there's a shade in their way.
Oh, okay. So, I guess they can attack?
I mean, I could have red attack first.
So I'm looking at their weapon. They've got 3 natural strength. They've got 2 additional strength from their monster tooth. So that's 5. Their weapon has 4, so that's 9. They roll 2d10s. So they have a better chance of wounding than I did, so they're fine. So they can, YOLO attack. I like it. So they're going to roll 4 d10s. Their weapon has 4 plus accuracy, but they're blind, so they suffer -1 accuracy. So it's going to be a 5 plus for them to hit. Okay?
Okay.
Cool.
No bugs in this game. Might as well attack.
5, 10, 8, 3. Now, the 10 is a perfect hit. And because they've got the something,
Katana master.
the
Katana specialization.
katana specialization, on
do
a
an
perfect
auto wound.
hit, they do an auto wound.
Okay.
So then there's 2 hits from the remainings. So the 5 is a hit and the 8's a hit.
Okay, so 2 hits.
2 hits. So that light bending has to go first, and that's going to end the turn. So they are in the light. They're going to suffer 2 damage to 3 hit locations. So chat, please roll 3 hit locations. Yeah, it's a pretty swanky specialization. All right. Boop, boop, boop. So the block 1 on the sheath, did they have to activate that, or is that a freebie when they use their katana?
What does this say?
Just says block 1 at the top.
You have to activate it.
Okay.
Waist, arms, and legs.
So they're going to take 2 damage to each of those locations. All right. So then, Josh, it'll be your turn for both or either of your characters.
I'm going to attack with red. So I lose the survival.
Okay.
Because that's what happens. So I'm down to 9. Red's going to take a step forward. YOLO, I roll 4 dice. I'm attacking with my bone dagger.
1 second. I'm actually going to suggest that Twitch spends a survival to gain 2 insanity.
Okay.
So what that's going to do is that'll bring you up to 4 insanity. You'll be insane, and then it'll activate your Phoenix Placard so you can absorb some hits for free, which is nice. All right, so you
10,
rolled.
10, 9, 7.
Wow.
I hit on a 7 plus.
You get anything for perfects or no?
On a perfect hit, gain 1 survival. Oh, thank you.
Good thing you're at max already.
No, I lose the survival at the beginning of my act. So I'm back
You
on.
lose what?
I lose the survival at the beginning of my act. This is the Hellfire. This is the countdown die.
Oh.
This is the only
Okay.
way he regains survival.
You have Abyssal Status, don't
No,
you?
I
Oh,
don't.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't put that on him. He
Oh.
has Otherworldly Luck and Crossarm Block,
Oh, okay.
so he can do that stuff.
Okay. So you're drawing 4 hit location cards.
Yep.
So you're boned right now.
Oh, I'm fine.
2, 3, 4. Oh, you're fine. Cool.
All right, we're gonna do.
Probably the Fertility Clasper first.
Yeah, we'll do this one first. So real quick, let's
So,
look at my
You're
strength.
attacking the Fertility Clasper. You're attacking the Ovipositor. So
I
what are you
have-
attacking with? The Cat Fang?
The Bone Dagger,
Why the Bone Dagger?
because the perfect hit gives me survival,
Ah.
and this gets me +1 strength tokens, which I don't want.
Oh, that's true. So the
Um,
Bone Dagger, you
which
have
is 1 strength.
1 strength.
I have 2 natural strength.
That's 3 strength.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes.
7.
7 plus strength
7 plus strength.
because of the what?
Hellfire.
Hellfire.
So that's we're at 10 there.
Yes.
I get +2 2 strength with this,
Okay, so that's 12.
and I get +2 strength with this.
Okay, so that's
it's a
14. Yeah.
So don't roll a 1.
Why a 1? He has 18 toughness.
So I need 4 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have sharp?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's a 4 plus for you to hit.
4 plus. I didn't get to do the pouncy pounce. Okay.
4 plus.
2.
That's a 2. That's a failure. But if you want, because of your dagger spec mastery,
Yeah.
you can choose to discard a different hit location. So maybe one with a particularly nasty reaction you can discard.
Yeah, this one with the reflex action. I'll discard that one.
All right.
Okay.
So then you're still attacking the Fertility Clasper. And is that once per round you can do that, Josh? Or is that...
Once per attack.
Okay.
So I can't do it again.
Okay.
10. Let's crit it now.
It's not a crit. He's got 2 luck.
Wait. Do I have... I have no luck. Damn you.
I'm the only one that could potentially crit. So you strike a strangely shaped appendage.
Whack.
So you chop his dick tentacle off. Josh, please reduce the monster's life total by 1. Next up, you're attacking the Brilliant Mouth. It's weird. Are you attempting to attack from the light?
Yep.
-5 strength when attempting to win this location.
Okay, so
9 plus.
9 plus. That's hard.
That's
It's
a
a
2. That's a failure. All right, and then finally, you're attacking the Prismatic Gills. All right, so this has a wound reaction here. 4 plus to wound. That's a 10. That's a
perfect
wound.
hit.
All survivors within 3 spaces of the monster suffer bash, 2 damage, and knockback 12. I'm fine, but you and Twitch are going to take 2 damage to a random hit location and knockback 12.
1 damage, 2 damage to my body, which is fine.
My legs! My body!
I'm only going to go back in 1 space.
Sexy bird, sexy man. Eating like a sexy man can. So you went back 1 space, so that's fine.
And Twitch is going to go here and knock green down. And then I'm screwed.
Aren't you glad you did that? I mean, couldn't you have theoretically had them go that way before you got knocked back?
Technically.
Why don't you do that? Why are you grunting?
Because I like to grunt
Uh-oh.
apples and bananas.
Hi. Arby's. I like to groot, apples and bananas. Josh, did you reduce the monster's life total by 1?
Yes, I did.
All right, cool. So, does he do that thing at the end of every turn where he's spawning things?
No.
Okay. So that's the end of... No, Green still has to go.
Green still has to go. He's going to spend a survival
And what's he going to do?
to get a strength token.
Why is that?
But he doesn't really spend the survival because it's a survival action to get a strength token.
So he gets it for free because
you just get the +1
not?
strength token.
So he can get a
because-
free strength token every round for shits and giggles?
Yeah, but if he has to spend strength tokens, he loses them all.
Right, but you can just do it so you've got an obscene amount of strength.
Yeah.
So there's really no reason not to do that, right?
Yep. All right. And if I do leap, which is you leap in the air, place your survivor in onyx space exactly 5 spaces away in a straight line.
Okay, so you'd have to go here. You're not close enough.
I'm not.
You can dash first, though,
Could dash first.
which it's free to do that.
Yeah, what? Let's just dash into place so I can.
Go there. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna land next to
Yep.
the monster.
I also
there.
have 2 extra movement on my turn for my movement, so I can
So
kind of move where I
you can
want.
do that.
Bam.
Okay. So you jump next to the monster. What does that do?
When you leap, you get +2 accuracy and +5 strength with a melee weapon.
5 strength is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't need it, but yeah. So I have 3 speed.
Does your weapon have sharp too?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but it does do a lot of damage. So at +2 accuracy, so my 6+ is now 4+. Wait,
What?
I was here.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Wasn't that close enough? Seeing if I could have got to the.
Don't you have extra movement?
I do have extra movement, but it says move 5 spaces, so like 7 got me here.
You were here, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, and then move
1,
5.
2, 3, 4. Oh, it's so
One,
close.
one space.
So close.
The dragon armor. All right, so 3 dice. I hit on a 4+.
Okay. That's 3 hits.
3 hits.
You're gonna get vomited on. Engulf in light. This is light speed. This happens first. Rotate the sundial clockwise until the attacker is in the light. So rotate it. You're in the light, right?
Yep.
All right. So because Sunstalker can't cast a shadow, right? That's the way it works. If that is impossible, whatever, discard this card without attempting to wound. Okay. That's it. It just rotates the sundial. What about... Now, I have the dancer armor. What about it? I like to oat, apples and bananas.
I guess this one.
Do you draw another card then? Nope, you do not. So then you're attacking the Ink Heart. So Josh, go ahead and attack. How much strength do you have?
Weapon has 10 strength.
Okay.
I have 1 strength token, so it's 11.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 natural strength,
14.
so it's 14.
Plus you leaped, so that's plus 5.
Yep.
So that's 19.
Yep.
So don't roll a 1. You rolled a 1. The attacker is sprayed with projectile ink and suffers 5 damage and knockback 12.
5
In the
damage
space
to my
they
hand.
were in, there is now occupied by a shade.
5 damage to my hands.
5 damage
Knockback
to your
12 would have
pants.
sent me this way.
Why that way?
Because it would send me directly away from the monster.
That could be directly away also. Yeah, and the katana. So that's the end of your turn. It's now the monster's turn. Monster control is going to pass from I'm full of piss to peanut butter. And then the monster is going to draw an AI card. So then he's got the Sun Stare. New shade, or do you move one? New shade. Sun Stare. The monster pauses, its eyes widening to an unpleasant size. There we go. Stay on your side of the table. I don't want your leg touching mine. Closest threat in field of view. That's going to be... Is green knocked down? Yeah.
Nope, just knock back 12.
Okay, so it's going to go after you. So he's going to turn to face you, and then he's going to intimidate the target.
Whoa, I'm so
Actually, it
scary.
doesn't say that it turns to face you.
Okay.
The target feels the gaze of the sun burning into their being. They suffer 5 brain damage and are knocked down. In addition, they suffer 2 damage that ignores armor to every hit location. At least it's only 2.
That's just for head injury, though.
Oh. Sure is.
I rolled a 3 plus 2, that's a 5.
That's a 5. All right. So what's a 5? I like to intracranial hemorrhage. You can no longer use or gain any survival.
I'm using my reroll. Nine, 10, 11.
Destroyed tooth. Do you have 3 courage?
No.
You're knocked down. No, it's a level 3. Exelon. It's a modified level 3, but it's a level 3.
What are you doing?
I just got a text massage. That's all. So, and then now these guys are going to go, and they're going to go after the closest threat, right?
Yeah, and I'm knocked down, so it's you.
4. He can't go over this, right?
Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. All right.
There's one behind the sun
Oh,
sniper.
can you move that? I can't reach it.
You go 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have to beat 2 level 3 nemesis to even get here in the campaign. Yeah, it's difficult. So nothing's in range, thankfully. So that's going to be the end of the monster's turns. Now our turn. We're all going to stand up.
Yep.
Now, can you use your apostle crown?
So I'm gonna dash at the beginning of my act.
So why? So you can get into range for your flippy flip.
So I can go into the blind spot and leap on him.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that puts you right in the middle of the blind spot.
At the start of your act, you may. So my act started now. I get to check that 4.
All right.
Okay. I have 3 speed. There's a light bend in here, which I'm going to put near the bottom.
Okay.
These aren't the best for me to hit.
Well, too bad. Deal with it. You butt. I feel the vomit's coming up soon. I forgot how to game the vomit one. Is
Wait,
there a way to game the vomit
Did
one?
I get brain damage
No.
from the intimidate? What was the intimidate do?
It just gave... No, it burned you.
Okay.
No brain damage.
Sure.
Good thing you have so many unpainted minis to proxy as shades. That is true. It is nice. Make your choice. The choice is yours, and yours alone.
I hate you. Sure, I'll do it this way. So I'm gonna leap.
Batrock the Leaper. Bam. How many dice you rolling?
3 dice. Hit on a 4+.
That's pretty good. 2 hits.
2 hits.
All right.
All right. First strike.
So you are attacking the Sun Shark Snout. That's a 9.
So
That's
it's
a wound. Josh, please reduce the monster's life total by 1. Then you're attacking the Brilliant Sun Shark Belly. Are you attacking from the light?
Yes, I am.
-5 strength to wound this location.
7. I should have said I got another strength token because it's no reason not to.
Yeah. So 7 plus 10. Yeah, you got it. You wounded.
No, it's -5 strength though.
You got 5 from doing the leap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it easily. So Josh, please reduce the monster's life total by 1. You pet his belly. Soft belly, warm belly, kitty belly. So, letting you know now, the solar flare is going to happen after the end of the monster's next turn. Does it happen at the end of his turn or at the beginning of his turn?
What does the solar flare thing say?
Don't give me attitude. I will beat you. Doesn't say. You have the mood that says solar energy. Read it out loud.
After the monster performs A, I place it face down on the solar track instead of on the discard pile. With the solar flare stay on there.
All survivors in the light suffer damage. It doesn't say when to do it.
And then when the card goes on there, I believe.
Yeah, so it's probably when the card goes on there. So at the end of the monster's next turn, he's going to do Solar Flare. So we should try and get in the shade.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Next card up, if you hit it, and you I think if you wound? Let me look. Yeah, if you wound, you get frenzied.
Alright, I don't want that. I'm going to move over here. And then I'm going to attack this shade right next to me.
Okay.
I'm also going to give myself a +1 strength token. So can I have a +1 strength token, please? Thank you. I rolled a 10 and a 5. Both of those should hit the shade. I'm going to roll the attack. Yeah, he's dead. So I gain that survival back. So this shade goes away. Screw you, Mr. Shade. And that is going to be...
Dark's asking about the Shade's stats.
The Shades have 1 life, 4 movement, monster level plus 7, so 10 toughness. And then they... yeah. Would it be wise to spend our strength token for devastating 4-speed attack? You guys should not attack the monster right now because his light speed card is 2 under there, and it makes him move 1 space away from you, so it would render your entire attack pointless. Right? Unless they were in the shade when they attacked, but there's no opportunity for them to do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lie. They could do it if they dashed so that they're hiding in Green's shadow.
Can they get there, though?
If they dash, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Twitch
5.
is in the corner, Matt.
Oh, that's Twitch. I'm sorry. No, they can't. They can't. Unless they dash into Red Shadow, but I'm imagining Red wants to go into the shade also, right?
But they can't attack from Red Shadow.
That's true. Unless Red moves up 1 now. Red is the glass cannon.
Mm-hmm. So what happens with Solar Flare?
Solar Flare is all survivors in the light are going to suffer 5 damage and are knocked down. Archive all their flammable gear. My Phoenix Helm is flammable. My Sun Vestments are flammable. Do you have any flammable gear, Josh?
No.
Twitch's Phoenix Placard is flammable.
Okay.
So they should hide. They need to get in the shade.
No. What's going to happen is Lightspeed is... Lightspeed is a...
That doesn't rotate it. It's light bending. The other one is the one that rotates it.
Okay. Alright. So I could...
Did you ever know that you're their hero?
So if I move forward 1, and just kind of chill for right now,
Yes.
then Twitch can kind of hide in my shadow, attack.
Yes.
They could possibly get frenzied, but do they care if they're frenzied?
Do they care if they're frenzied? Yes, because then they don't get their perfect hit katana spec.
Okay. I don't care if I'm frenzied. No, I do care.
Stupid question. If you get frenzied, does that mean your hellfire goes away and then you won't die from having no survival?
Maybe, but I lose all my strength and stuff.
Yeah, you would lose your strength.
You can cancel your attack when so like I could technically hit it and just like toss the card out.
Can you?
Yeah, it says you can cancel your attack instead of hitting it.
Okay. Even the first strike cards?
It says...
Oh, that card.
You send something, you may end your attack before attempting the wound.
Okay, gotcha.
But you could do the first strike first, still do a wound and do it. So
No,
Twitch
because he'll move away with the first strike card.
if Twitch moves into my shadow,
Yeah.
attacks, they would still hit the first strike card. That would be the last card. They just end their attack then.
They
what I mean?
wouldn't hit the first strike card because he moves 1 space away from you on the first strike card, so they wouldn't even get a chance to
If
hit it.
I go here, they come to my shadow.
Yeah.
He doesn't move if you're in the shadow, I thought. If you're in the light, suffer damage to hit location, then move the monster
Oh,
space
okay,
away.
gotcha.
But if
Gotcha.
I'm there,
Then yes, they would have the opportunity to do 1 wound there.
yes.
So that's not a bad idea.
So I'm going to move a step forward.
So they need to spend a survival to dash. So Josh, please reduce their survival and have them dash into your shadow.
I'm down to 9 survival because my act went.
No, your mastery doesn't have anything that'll do that. So now they'll attack. So their weapon has 4 speed, which is kind of scary. 4 speed. They hit on a 5+. Right? Is that right?
Perfect hits do damage.
Perfect hits do auto damage. Auto damage. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Beep boop, beep boop. They rolled a 1, a 6, a 5, and a 4. So that's 2 hits.
I thought that's 3 hits.
I said they hit on a 5+.
I thought you said 4 plus.
You did not do the devastating thing. You want to keep strength token? Oh, no, that's
You don't
want
want to do it. You don't want to do it right now.
Yeah, now it's not
It's
a
not the
great
right
time for
stack.
it anyways. So you're attacking Lightbending. You are in the shade, so he does not move. So now you can attempt to wound this location. So you're going to roll 2d10s for your wound attempt. It's 4 strength plus an additional 4 strength on your no, 3 strength on your character, so that's 7. And you've got 2 more, so that's 9. 9. Yeah, so 9. So you need to roll a 9 from your other 2 dice combined. So roll a 2 and a 9. That is enough. That is a wound. Josh, please reduce the monster's life total by 1.
All right. The other one they're not going to hit because they don't want to get frenzied.
Right.
So we can just cancel it.
Cool. And then everyone is gone now.
Everyone has gone now. It is now the monster's turn.
So monster control is going to pass from Peanut Butter to Matt Salty Caca Cakes. He's going to draw his AI card. He's going to do his AI card, which is Cosmic Heat. So when this comes into play, perform Shadows of Darkness. So that means that...
I need more shades.
Yeah. You sure do. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Yeah. Oh, they sure are. Do 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 do. At the end of the survivor's turn, any survivors in the light. Oh, this is annoying. You hearing this, Josh? At the end of the survivor's turn, any survivor in the light suffers solar track plus monster level damage. This stays in play until there are no shades on the showdown board. There's going to be a shitload of shades on the map. I don't know if we need that many, Josh. Josh is bringing out all of his minis. You should have brought the bugs out. Okay, so I'm going to keep this over here. So, now that's a trait. It doesn't say to draw an AI card. So he doesn't perform Solar Flare.
That's really nice.
Kind of. So it's our turn now.
How many cards are left in the deck?
Oh, I'm sorry. The shades have to go now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
9 cards left in the deck. Might be able to dagger kill him with Devastating. That is a possibility.
All right, so Josh, you roll for your own attacks against you. Okay.
Getting 6.
Yeah, the shades have 2
6
speed
speed.
each, and they're 6 plus accuracy.
Okay.
So, do you have any evasion?
Yeah, I got some evasion.
I've got 2 evasion. 2 evasion. So
What did they hit on a plus? Hit?
6 plus. So mine hit me on an 8 plus.
They hit on a 6 plus?
Yeah.
I have 3 evasion. So it's 9 plus?
Yep.
1 hit. I got blocked because I did a wound with my thingy. So
10, 7, 7, 2. So only 1 hit for me. I'm going to dodge it. I don't want to take it. All right. So no hits. And then Josh, you were no hits too? Cool. So that's the end of the monster's turn. So it's our turn now. We should play some shade cleanup duty. But as a reminder, the monster will be solar flaring at the end of the next turn.
okay. So what's the card say?
So solar flare is going to be okay. So here, this is a double-sided thing here.
Mhm.
Solar flare is going to happen at the end of the next turn.
Okay.
On top of that, at the end of our turn, we're going to suffer 1, 2, 3, 6 damage to a random hit location if you're in the light.
If we're in the light, we're going to suffer damage.
And then if solar flare happens, all survivors in the light are going to suffer 5 damage, get knocked down, and archive all their flammable gear.
So we all want to get into the darkness.
Yes. So you could all conga line with me over here.
The stone face also gives shadow.
Okay.
So I'm with green.
Yeah.
It's my turn. I get to check top 4 cards.
Yes, that's very handy.
No trap yet. Who has soluble gear?
I don't know that anyone has soluble gear. Oh no, Monster Grease is soluble.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have soluble gear.
Okay. Would be good for you to hit.
I actually can't hit. Do we want to play Shade Cleanup though?
we all need to get in darkness this turn anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not. We could do a little bit of shade cleanup,
Oh, okay. I see
but
what you're
like,
saying. Yeah.
I don't think it matters right now. What's your speed?
My speed is 2.
You can't. All right.
I mean, if you don't mind me not hitting it right away, I can take my speed powder.
So here's the issue.
Yeah.
You can't.
Use your words.
You can't shoot him because you don't have line of sight because you're.
I can move and then move again after my
But
attack.
then you're not in the.
I can move and then move again after
But
my
you're
attack.
not in the. Then you'd be in the light.
I can move,
But you won't be in the light.
but I can move.
Then you'd be in the light when you move to attack him. These cards you want to attack from darkness.
Oh, I see.
You
what
can't
you're
attack from darkness.
saying. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Can you? Corner to corner. Actually, no. You have line of sight technically.
Do I?
Corner to corner.
Oh, okay.
You technically could.
I'm poke my head out around it.
Yeah. Because he's big. So
Twitch is asking if they should go with their daggers and try and inflict 8 damage.
they are in darkness. That's true.
Yeah, and you could put the light bending on the bottom.
What's their speed?
4, but they would have to hit on all 4. And then worst case scenario, they would still hit the impervious one. They don't have any soluble gear, so they don't have to worry about that. I actually do have soluble gear. I lied. The speed powder soluble.
Okay. So Twitch could hit that. They would hit that. Worst case scenario, what the worst things Twitch can do is, I'm gonna leave this one on the bottom. I think.
Why? Oh, because it turns the sun thing?
Yeah.
That's not that bad,
I
though.
don't think it.
That's not bad at all. That's actually better for us.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna put that one on the bottom.
Yeah.
The
What did our
impervious
mastery inspector? You don't have mastery. Mastery means you leave. Your specialization is on a perfect hit, you do an auto wound.
Trap card is in there. Deck is very, very thin.
Yeah. All right. So Twitch's turn. They're going to
Twitch's turn.
attack. So
Okay.
4 d10s.
They're spending a survival to give themselves devastated. They're spending 2 survival.
One
Do
to
they have a
give
strength token
themselves-
already or no?
They do not. So
one to
one to
get a
give
strength-
themselves a strength token and 1 to do devastating.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So that's 6 survival.
They're at 6 survival. All right. So they rolled a 10, a 2, a 5, a 6. So a 10
That's one.
is a wound. But since they have devastating, that should count. I don't see why not. So what's the actual text of the thing?
I think it's when you wound, you do an additional wound. So it would give you. What's the text on the specialization?
The text on the specialization is the monster suffers 1 wound. When on your first perfect hit, each attack with the katana do not draw a hit location. The monster suffers 1 wound.
Okay, so I'll do 2 damage to it.
Okay. So then they hit on a 5+, so they draw 2 locations.
Okay.
So they don't draw the light speed one.
They do the light bending one, but they're
I
in.
thought you put that on the bottom.
No, they don't draw the impervious one. The one that couldn't do damage. This one, they're in the shadow, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's just a normal.
Oh,
attack.
that's true. So they're
it's not
attacking
a
the light
big
bending.
deal.
That's 2d10s. And they don't have their strength token. They need to roll a 9 combined on the 2 dice.
Okay.
I
So
mean, that's
above
above
average.
average, yeah. I mean, it's below the average of what they need. They need below the average, technically. They're all average, they're fine. 4 and a 7, that's an 11, they're fine. That's
2 more
that's
wounds.
a damage. 2 damage, yeah. All right, and then they're attacking the Brilliant Tentacle. They're not attacking from the light, so they don't lose those 2, that 5 strength also, which is really nice.
I didn't finish going my turn. What I was going to do was leap over here
Yeah.
and then take out the
Oh,
shade.
okay. We got a little excited.
Yeah. So I can do that afterwards.
All right, and they rolled a 6 and a 4. That's a 10. That is a wound. So Josh, please reduce the monster's life total by 2 more. How much life does the monster have?
down to 8.
Now he's down to 8, but he's
But-
got 2 traits in play and 2 items on
So
the track
technically
as
4.
well. Yeah. But he'll get some health back in a second, unless he doesn't put one in his solar track.
All right, so when I leap, I get +2 accuracy, so 4+ to hit the shade.
Mm-hmm.
9, 6, 5, and how much do I have damage? Do I have to? How much health?
10 toughness.
So not a 1.
Yeah,
No,
you're fine.
And I gain a survival.
You
I'm at max survival,
Yep.
so it doesn't matter.
So at the end of Twitch's turn, they didn't move. Do we want to have them dash? Oh, can't. Because I have them dash into the shade, but they can't. You're gonna get beat up with red.
No, they're gonna.
You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit hard with red.
No, they're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 movement. Or
Yeah.
do they have extra movement?
They actually do have one extra movement.
6. You can scoot over 1. You haven't gone yet, right?
I have.
What did you do?
Thought I did something. I
You
did
haven't done
something.
anything.
I did something.
Hmm.
No, I didn't. I didn't go yet.
So they're gonna go here
Yeah.
with their movement, and then they could dash.
Yeah.
The final, once you move around and stuff.
All right.
This is the shade I just killed. Put this in the shade pile.
Shade 45. Is that one real?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to now. I'm gonna scoot over to here, and then I'm going to take my cocaine.
Can you move here, please?
Sure. So now I get +1 speed. Okay, cool. And 2 brain damage. Josh, please reduce my
Sanity by 2.
insanity by 2.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go. Which movement do I have? Red.
We're geared up a little bit
6
better.
movement.
Yeah.
6. I'm gonna lose the survival at the beginning of my turn.
You dash,
I'll dash, so that's gonna be 8. I'm gonna be down to 7.
but then you're gonna try to kill that.
Yeah.
No.
Let's say I have Twitch dash first.
Okay.
Or that
Whatever.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't really
I'm
matter.
gonna go here. Then I'm gonna try to kill this.
Right.
3, 4.
Hopefully you get a perfect hit. You
No
did.
perfect hits.
No perfect hit, but you hit him a bunch of times.
I hit on a 7 plus 2
Twice.
hits.
Okay, twice.
And that on 1 basically. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, so you gain a survival
So
now.
I'm at 8 survival.
All right, so then Twitch is gonna dash and go over here.
And they're gonna lose the survival, so they're at 5.
Right. So now it's the end of our turn. Everyone went.
Yep.
So now all survivors in the light are going to suffer 4, 7, 6 damage. No one's in the light though.
No one's in the light.
So
We're
that's
good.
fine. Now it's going to be the monster's turn. So monster control is going to pass from Matt Salty Caca Cakes over to the Bebinetta. And we're going to draw an AI card. And this is a mood.
So he's not triggering
He's
soul flare.
not triggering solar flare. Okay, we're actually in very good shape right now. When this comes into play, perform a basic action. So he's going to do a basic, and then when solar flare discards this card, the bubble bursts, when solar flare discards this card, the bubble bursts, spilling a colored haze into the air. The monster absorbs the colored haze and gains a +1 speed token.
So when he does solar flare, he'll get +1 speed.
Right. So then his basic is going to attack the furthest threat in darkness. So that's going to be me.
Yes.
So please have him move to attack.
This is
Destroyed.
droid, which is fine.
That's fine. And so he's going to attack with 5 speed. Right?
I like that he came like right next to us to.
Get shanked. So he's attacking with 5 speed. You know what's going to happen, right? We're going to hit the trap card right away. I have 1 natural evasion. I've got 1 evasion token.
no.
I actually forgot that I have an evasion on my armor. So I have 3 evasion. So that is going to hit me on a 7+. But he's got 1 accuracy, so it's going to hit me on a 6+.
Oh wait, I could also switch spots with you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can. Why don't
Oh,
you do
sure.
that?
Boom, I'll take it.
Cool. Take it like a Twitch. Keep rolling, folks. So how much evasion do you have?
1, 2, 3 evasion.
So 3. You're actually gonna get hit more than I will.
That's fine.
Okay. So it's gonna hit you on a 6+.
Okay.
So it hits you on 9, 4, 5, 1, 4.
One
One hit.
Oh,
You had your shield up.
I got an auto block because I beat someone up with my mace.
Cool. So now these things are gonna go. So he's gonna go there. He's gonna go there. We need 4 d10s to be rolled. How much evasion does green have?
3.
4. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Darkness is closing in on us here. So they rolled a 1, a 7, a 9, and a 4. These guys hit on a 6+. So you got hit once.
I'll dodge it.
All right.
Guess what? I don't have to use survival.
All right. So that's the end of that. It's now our turn.
Okay.
You are going to check the hit location cards.
Yep.
Peas and carrots. Oh, there's the trap card. Peas and carrots.
Okay. So we're technically still in the shadow since we're behind
How many AI cards does the monster have left?
2. So 3 damage we need to do. One of these is impervious. One of these are trap cards. So we can only hit 2 cards. So
I just realized something funny.
What?
If red
No, we can only hit 1 card.
No, hold on. Engulf in light. Rotate the sundial. If that's not possible, the monster shrieks. Unless they're deaf, the attacker suffers brain damage. Oh, you still discard this card without attempting to wound. I thought that maybe we could game that one a little bit. So we can still only do 2 damage to the monster. Do we have any other hit location manipulation?
Nope.
You know
Wait.
how
Twitch, if they get perfect hit with their dagger, then he's dead.
I have an extended perfect hit range,
Okay.
and my perfect hit range will do a free wound.
Okay.
I just took my speed potion too.
Okay.
So I roll 3 dice.
All survivors doomed. 10 of grabs survivor, place them free in a spot.
I can't do the devastating thing though.
Why?
Because I would have to spend my strength tokens, and that would decrease the range of my perfect hits because I need strength tokens to do that. Unless no, I could do it in reverse order. Since I have strength tokens now, I can spend it to do devastating, then immediately gain a strength token back, right?
Yep.
So let me do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to net lose 1 strength token. So I have 6 survival. Cool.
Okay. So, I'll do it this way. It's... What's the dagger specialization?
Yeah, it's always better to have it trigger devastating, then gain it back so you get both advantages. Yeah, I just kind of realized that you could do that.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen.
What?
We're going to put the cards this way.
Yeah. Why would you put the light speed one first? The engulfing light, just out of curiosity.
This
both
one's
impervious
This one's
anyways.
impervious.
Okay,
This
so
one's, yeah,
that one's not as bad.
impervious. Okay. So
So
what I'm going to do is green. Fuck you guys. I didn't even take you with me. I'm leaping over here.
okay.
I don't have to activate my weapon and attack. It says I may attack. I believe it says I may attack. Then activate a melee weapon with strength.
The monster honestly got really poopy AI draws because he keeps drawing stuff that doesn't add to his solar trick.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to jump over here. I can't. Sadly, I can't hit anything.
Okay.
But I'm out of the way of his trap card in case you trigger it. Because there's a chance you can trigger his trap.
Oh, okay. Is there?
You have 4 speed?
3.
Oh, 3 speed?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, then you can't trigger it.
No.
Whatever. I want to go over there anyway.
Okay.
I want Twitch to move, though.
Why?
I want to be adjacent to you. And I want to be adjacent to the monster. So, or you can just move by me and shoot by me. That's fine.
Why? What difference is it?
I can use my dagger mastery when you attempt to hit that first, when that location that you can wound, I can also try to wound it.
Oh.
And do an extra wound.
Okay, that's fine.
So that
So
gives
I'll
us.
move over here. That's cool.
Do you want to attack from the shadow at all? Yeah, you want to be in the shadow, so you want to be behind me?
Okay, that's fine. So now I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I roll 3d10s.
Okay.
I hit on a 4+. I have 1 natural accuracy, so I hit on a 3+.
Okay.
But I perfect hit on an 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
These out of the way. I rolled a 10.
So
That's a perfect hit. That's devastating.
So 2 damage.
Yes. And I only scored 1 other hit.
Okay, 1 hit.
Yeah.
Which is discard.
Which is fine. So I'm attacking his nipple now. I'm shooting his nipple. The cosmic stalk nipple. So I've got 2 dice that I'm rolling. My white one is my natural. I've got 3 natural strength, 1 strength token, so that's 4. My weapon's got 4, so that's 8. So I need to roll a 10 on these 2 dice combined. I could have re-rolled one of my misses. I don't want to.
You don't want to.
Yeah. 4 into 2 is a miss.
I'm going to spend a survival.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw that, and I can attempt to wound it with a dagger.
So what? Let me see your mastery again. I want to see what the wording is on this because we've never really done this. After a wounded hit location is discarded, a dagger master who is adjacent to the attacker and the wounded monster may spend a survival to redraw the wounded hit location.
It's a wounded hit location?
Yeah. A wounded hit location is discarded.
Okay, so I can't do it.
All right. So what I'm going to do, though, is since this is the final fight, I'm going to spend my reroll. Why not?
Oh,
right?
your lifetime reroll?
Yeah. I'm going to spend my lifetime reroll.
Okay.
I need to roll a 6. So 50-50 shot right here. I rolled a 10. Yeah.
You actually crit it.
No, that wasn't my natural.
Okay.
The white was my natural. I had a higher number on the white, so I didn't re-roll that one. I mean, that would have been the goal Mirror spot, but we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. He's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't seem happy, Josh. Are you mad that I got the killing blow, not you?
No, it's fine. It's cool.
The builds are really fun. These builds are really awesome. The monster got really poopy AI cards.
Yep.
Like, really poopy AI cards. Because we failed the campaign, maybe? Yeah.
He's kind of really easy also. Fenn's like,
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, the boss is kind of underwhelming for, like, everything beforehand.
So, Aftermath, victory. The victorious survivors stand over the corpse of the sun, shocked and horrified. It's only that they noticed the infant Sunstalkers had been consuming the settlement in the darkness while they fought. Too exhausted to defend themselves, they accept their fate and are consumed along with the sun. Game over. So we got eaten by the mini Sunstalkers?
Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom nom.
At least they're cute.
Worst ending ever. Warlord with the counterweight axe would have been good for Matt. I mean, it's kind of what I ran right now, almost.
You ran the campaign version of it.
Yeah. Bleh. I would rather be snapped by Thanos. Worst ending ever. Wait, what? We win, but we lose?
It's KDM.
Welcome to KDM, where you get nommed by... I mean, I feel like we took out this guy so easy, we should have been able to explode the little man boobs. Like, this one's got really big man boobs, right? Please.
How do you know that's a man?
I don't. It's they look like man boobs, though. So that was the special presentation of the final boss, the Great Devourer of the People of the Sun, Campagne. So thank you all for joining us today, and thank you to Fenn for setting up these unique gear grids that we got. Yeah, I already house ruled that if we get positive ending, I'll rewrite it, because that's just bad. I like that we all actually played a pretty integral role in it.
Yeah.
Like, we all did a couple damage to it. We all hit pretty well. We all had unique things going on. I thought that was really cool.
Yep. And my countdown wasn't a big issue.
Yeah, your countdown wasn't a huge
The other thing I remembered was the shades are on the board and they gave survival.
Yeah.
So, like, worst case, like, I'm running out of survival.
You're farming
knock out the shades.
Yeah. So, What else is going on, Josh? Remember to first, everyone, please remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and come chat with us in our Discord channel.
We're talking about my new PC build, possibly.
All right. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got Twitch Prime, and we'd love it if you use that subscription on us. We've got a lot of loyal subscribers. They get a lot of cool entries to different giveaways, chat emotes, and a bunch of other stuff that we do here at Twist Gaming. Our upcoming streams tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Twitch Plays Folklore.
Oh, that's right. Twitch Plays Folklore. We're like, what are we doing? That makes sense. It's been a while since we...
It's been a few weeks.
It's been a while. But we're getting right back into the thick of things with our Middle Guy of the Year winner.
Yeah.
Julie from Greenbrier Games. Then next week, Monday's Memorial Day.
Yeah. Are we going to stream?
I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll let you know.
So new settlement next week, or are we taking a break?
We're taking a break till after Origins. We'll probably still stream something.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but we'll stream something.
I don't know what.
I don't know if we'll do another one shot.
But I know we'll stream it.
Maybe we'll play some other co-op game, Matt and I.
Me and Matt and I.
Yeah.
Me and Matt and I.
Maybe we'll play.
Maybe we take these survivors and we fight that abomination monster that Dark Citadel put together. Do you still have? You have the pictures of all the trades and stuff that they had, right? Maybe. The real final boss. Could you do one of the one shots for the promos?
One of the one shots for the promos. Go in Discord and mention what a good one. And I'll take a look at it and we'll see. Possibly.
The abomination versus the sum of its parts. Yep. I think that would actually be pretty cool if we kind of buff these survivors just a little bit more and we face that abomination.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow. What else is going on here, Josh?
We have next month after Origins. So if you're going to be at Origins, come see us. We have our own little area in the game area.
I don't think it's not little. It's like medium sized.
It's a decent size.
It's like average.
I don't know what average is. We're going to have our own little game area at Origins. So if you're there, come, visit, say hi, which is going to be really cool. Then right after Origins is when we're going to be launching our Twist Gaming Kickstarter.
Of a bunch of cool promos.
Yeah.
And so we got some good news today that we think that a lot of our viewers on this stream would appreciate.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to say for now.
Because that's all I know for now.
But Fen didn't come up with something new we haven't fought yet?
He has, but that would mean we need to get the cards printed, and I
don't have that ability right now.
Yeah. Just a lot of stuff.
But yes, for all of you who watch our recurring Tuesday night streams, stay tuned for more information about some exclusive giveaways and exclusive promos for the Twist Gaming Kickstarter. We're not sure yet, Maelstrom.
I don't know what it'll be. It is in.
It's in discussion.
Discussion. I was gonna say negotiation, but I don't know if it's really negotiation.
It's in discussion right now.
Something will happen. I don't know what yet.
The table's coming soon. We don't have a solid date yet, but it should be done by the end of this month, and then we just have to schedule pickup.
Yep.
So it's coming. KDM table breaker. Ooh, that would be cool. It's not bad, but that would be cool.
So we got that going on. Yeah. You know what's after Origins?
What's
and
after
Kickstarter?
Origins? What?
Well, during the Kickstarter too. Is
What?
Dice Tower Con.
Yeah, that's true. That is coming
and then
up.
You know what's after that?
Gen Con.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
So I think we're in a good position for Gen Con. We don't have a room or anything for Gen Con.
We're gonna be sleeping on the street.
We have a hotel room. We don't have a game area. Which I think that room worked out really nicely, and we can have just more people come to that room than us doing floor interviews.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think we need to do floor interviews.
No. It was attic.
The only time we might need to do a floor interview is for Adam.
Yeah.
If we can't get he's
a special boy. Tuesday can be make a parts list for Josh's new PC. We'll figure out something to do.
Maybe I'll play Doodle Date on stream for the first time.
No one wants to say that. All right, so with that, though, I think that's everything that we wanted to talk about here at Twist Gaming for now.
Yeah.
But thank you
for
all
watching.
Thank you all for watching. We hope to see you all again very soon. But signing off for now, I'm Matt.
Josh.
My arm sticks to the Sunstalker book. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.